Hey, this is Todd, and I wanted you to see the exact one you're purchasing so you know exactly what you're getting, so there's no surprises. So let me go ahead and zoom this out a little bit. And so this one right here is unpainted, as you can see, and it's also unglued. So you're getting one that's unglued. I did kind of loose assemble it. I don't know how easy it'd be to take this back apart now that I put it together. But you can kind of see, let me turn this over here. If I can get these stairs off or not. Let's see if I can get them back apart after putting it together. They're really stuck. There you go. And they're pretty much held together with these pegs right here. And basically they just kind of hold everything together. And this piece is held on with a side peg as well. Once you get this side one together, it kind of locks it in with this one. Oh, it's tight. There we go. And then of course the top also comes apart right there. And again, it would probably be kind of hard to get it back apart. Now, this particular little stalagmite, I don't know which one goes up, which one goes down, but this one right here, normally it's a magnet inside of it. I only do the magnet ones that are painted and sealed because I don't want someone to choke on the magnet, but all it is right now is just a little pin, and there's a hole up inside there that you can see. And if you want, I will send you the link to Amazon to buy your magnets if you decide to make it magnetized instead of just a pin. So there you go. So this sits like this. Dun, dun, dun. And then up here you got this little wooden piece here, and you got one side that's longer and one side that's shorter. The short side goes against here, the long side goes against here, and you just set it on in there, and there you go. And you can have your cool setup and all your stalactite pieces underneath here. So that's how it looks. Now you'll notice there are ribbons of color. That's just the way the plastic comes out. And there is a high possibility during shipping sometimes these break. And they break right on the seam. All you have to do is just glue it back together. So I wanted to give you that heads up beforehand, because a lot of times they do snap right on the seams. And it's really annoying, but shipping's a little rough sometimes. And that's it. So I'll keep this video unlisted until you purchase it, so that way then nobody else sees it, and then I'll of course put it on there so everybody can see how cool this playset actually is. But there you go. And you can see there's like gaps everywhere. If I was gonna do this one, what I would do is I would glue the parts, clamp them up really good. The only part you really have to glue, to tell you the truth, it's just this right here. The rest you could pretty much leave unglued if you wanted to. You can glue this one if you want to. And then afterwards, I'd fill up all these little cracks with some kind of Bondo type material or something else, and then I'd paint it. And that would probably be your best bet. Just kind of take and just kind of, you know, put a nice fillet in there of something, and fill up all those gaps. Now it has a lot of real rough lines, just so you know ahead of time. I don't want you to be surprised when you see it about how this looks. And I would use some kind of stone type spray to coat it. That's what I used on all the other ones. I found out the darker gray one looks better. Again, I'll send you pictures of the paints and links after you purchase it, so you can order the paints. And that's pretty much about it. It's funny, I first made this concept years and years ago with my original Snake Mountain, and I actually made it out of like a planter piece that was about this high, and a garbage can for the bottom, and this piece I made out of popsicle sticks, and it was kind of cool. It basically was a place, because it just like there's no place to put the throne for him to sit, and this way now you got a nice big area. And it always bothered me that He-Man would fight all the way up here for nothing. It doesn't go anywhere. Now it actually goes somewhere to something, so that makes it a lot more fun. And I love doing the stair battles, as you've seen in my other videos. Anyway, it is expensive and it's a lot of work after you get it. So I want to make sure that you are totally fine with that, because it is both expensive and it's still a lot of work after you get it. Actually, it's funny. This is the paint that I usually use on it. Is that tan right there? The first ones I made. This is actually painted cork. But the last ones I made, I used that darker one. It came out way better and matched the aesthetic of the Snake Mountain better. All right, well, hopefully that gives you pretty much an idea. I guess I should grab a figure so you can see the size of this and the magnitude of it. You haven't seen the videos yet, so you can kind of see the stairs are pretty good size. You can, well, a female fits on there easier because her legs are smaller. A male figure doesn't fit quite as good on there, but you can still get them on there. And you can find, if you do it just right, you can bend one leg up and one down and do some cool stair action, like they're actually going up the stairs. So that's a really fun thing as well. The male figures don't bend quite as easy as the female figures, so usually you're standing at a weird angle, but it's still pretty cool. And I just love the stair battle idea. That's why I made the Stairs of Thundera as well. The 12 Steps of Thundera! Anyway, there you go. And it's fun too because the spacing is almost the same, so once you get the legs the way you want them, you can just bloop, 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 all the way up. Here it's a little more rough because of the angle. You gotta spread her legs a little more to get her from one to the top, one to the bottom. But still, it's cool. Anyway, I think that is pretty much it. Also, there's a lot of plethora of area. There's a lot of area. Whoa, this tripod is just giving me the shakes today. But there's also a lot of room down here as well to fit figures. So you got that whole area down here too. And of course they can walk through the side here. And so there you go. Even though it looks like a milk stool with these giant legs, but it works good for the figures. It's crazy because it's actually so huge that it almost makes the playset look just so much bigger after you've added it on. It's kind of weird how much it adds to the playset for size wise. So if you're planning on storing this somewhere, this is going to add a lot more space it takes up than just the playset alone by itself. Alright, well, hopefully I've answered all your questions, and let me know if you still want to purchase it, and I will stick it on. Bye now.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it!